We have new details this morning about a restaurant that was damaged by people who didn't want to wear masks. Brian Mullins, the owner of Mischievous in Miami, says the group who broke the restaurant's water pipe apologized and agreed to pay for the damages. Saturday night, workers refused to let 4 people inside because they weren't wearing masks. Mullins says they became angry, and as you can see in this surveillance video, they broke a pipe outside of the restaurant.
So they went out front, they got all mouthy, and then 2 of them went into the corner. We have a water pipe out front for a hose. They kicked the water pipe and then water shot out onto Biscayne Boulevard, and they all took off running.
Mullins says the group is young and made a bad decision, but that they did step up and take responsibility. Now at 6:17, Cuba is seeing a surge in drug smuggling through its waters to the U.S. and especially to Florida. This comes after the Trump administration ended an agreement for increased cooperation to fight drug trafficking. Cuba is now hoping the incoming Biden administration will resume that joint effort. CNN reporter Patrick Oppman shows us how the Cuban military is struggling to contain the flow of drugs.
Trespassing into Cuban waters, these drug smugglers attempt to outrun a Cuban government patrol boat. After the Cuban crew threatens to open fire, the smugglers throw their contraband into the ocean. Just in October, Cuban border guard officials say they confiscated enough drugs to fill 2 whole trucks. Smugglers trying to sneak boatloads of marijuana and cocaine past Cuban patrols and into the United States have become an increasingly common occurrence over the past year. Cuban border guard officers tell us. In this last period, there has been an increase, he tells me. We've detected 40 vessels that were suspicious or smuggling drugs, as well as the drugs that have been recovered. Under close guard by Special Forces troops, Cuban officials unseal the secure facility where they have stored the seized drugs. Nearly 3 tons worth, they tell us.
We're going to walk in right now, and you see from floor to ceiling bags and bags of marijuana that's been captured, either taken off boats that were coming through Cuban waters, drug smuggling runs, or found. Smugglers who would ditch the drugs in the ocean that were found later and then turned in. And what I can tell you is that the smell of the drugs in this room is completely overwhelming. It's just overpowering.
Much, if not all, of the drugs that Cuban officials say they recovered were headed to the United States, 90 miles off Cuba's shores.
The capable forces that we have in the law enforcement community is not only a guarantee for the national security of Cuba, but it's also beneficial for the national security of the United States.
While the U.S. criticizes Cuba on human rights and lack of multi-party elections, the State Department acknowledged in their 2020 report on narcotics that Cuba is not a major consumer, producer, or transit point of illicit drugs. This Cuban government video, obtained by CNN, shows U.S. Coast Guard officials turning over drugs to the Cuban Border Patrol that they recovered at sea to help with the prosecution of the smugglers who were arrested by the Cubans. But after the Trump administration rolled back improved relations with Havana, Cuban officials say regular meetings with U.S. law enforcement agencies were canceled. The Trump administration did not respond to our requests for comment. Despite this policy, she tells me, Cuba is willing to combat international drug trafficking. We have stopped tons of drugs from reaching the U.S. To make their point, Cuban officials give us rare access to film as they load the drugs, then transport them under heavy guard to haul them by crane to this industrial furnace where packet by packet they are incinerated. Smoke signals the Cuban government is sending to the Biden administration that they are seeking a new U.S.-Cuban relationship. Patrick Oppman, CNN, Santiago de Cuba.